Hey, it's me, MLB. Here is chapter 6 of Gains, and this one is titled Concerned. Kirishima finished his breakfast and thanked his mum before running off to brush his teeth and grab his bag for school. "I'm off now," he called as he exited the house. He heard his mum call out a goodbye, and then he was off, walking his way to UA with hands tucked over bag straps. Somewhere along the way, Bakugou appeared, and he ran to catch up next to him. "Hey, good morning, bro," he greeted. He got a grunt in reply. The rest of the walk to school was somewhat quiet, but he didn't mind. As the two of them neared the school gates, a car pulled up on the other side of the road, and his eyes were drawn to it. "Oh, that's Yin's car," Kirishima said out loud. "How do you know that?" Bakugou snapped. I walked her to her car yesterday, so I remember what it looks like," Kirishima confirmed. Just then you hopped out of the car, and Kirishima faltered in his steps a little. "What?" Bakugou grunted. "Oh, I kinda need to apologise to Yin about yesterday, so I'm gonna just wait for her for a second. You go on ahead, bro. I'll catch up with you inside." "What did you say to her, dumbass?" Bakugou suddenly growled, grabbing a fistful of Kirishima's school shirt and glaring into his eyes. "Whoa, bro, I didn't mean to make her upset. What did you say?" Bakugou yelled. You couldn't help but hear the yelling when you hopped out of the car and looked to your right as you crossed the road. Your eyes met Bakugou's, and he let go of Kirishima's shirt with a shove and then pushed his hands into his pockets and stared you down. You glanced at Kirishima and then put your head down and turned to the school gates. Yin, wait!" Kirishima called after you, and he gave Bakugou one last confused look and then ran after you. You did hear him calling your name, but you kinda wanted to get away, so you kept your head down and kept walking. Hey! Kirishima called as he ran up beside you. "Good morning, Yin. It's okay," you said softly, glancing at him and then looking back down. "Don't apologise, you didn't make me sad." I didn't?" he asked with confusion. "Yeah, You looked around and then looked back down. "I don't really want to talk about it right now, but you didn't do anything wrong, okay?" Yeah, okay," he said, still a bit confused. "As long as you're okay." You nodded. "Oh, how's packing going? You're moving into the dorms, right?" he then asked, changing subjects so that he could still talk to you. You nodded. "Yeah, I only just found out last night, so I only started packing last night," you said. "Are you going to be okay packing? If you need help, let me know. I can come over and help if you like. That's the manly thing to do," he said happily with a big toothy grin. "Oh, thanks," you said softly with a little smile down at the pavement. "I'll let you know." Did you want to swap numbers? Because I don't know how to contact you otherwise," he said with a small rub to the back of his head, looking sheepish. You both walked up the steps and into the building. Yeah," you said, walking to your locker and reaching into your pocket to get your phone out. Kirishima pulled his phone out as well, and you swapped details. It was only that someone passed close by you and bumped you a little and then slammed their shoulder into Kirishima, knocking him off balance a little, that you looked up. "Move it, dumbhair," the grouchy voice of Bakugou snapped. "You're in front of my locker." "Oh, sorry, bro," Kirishima replied, moving out of the way. Bakugou scowled at you, but didn't say anything as he yanked his locker door open and started putting his things away. "Okay, awesome. You're in my contacts now," Kirishima said happily. "Okay," you said with a small smile at him. "Oi!" Bakugou barked as he slammed his locker door shut, his own phone in hand. "Mine too," he growled. You looked at him, confused. What was he talking about? The fact that you didn't move a muscle irked him, and he snapped again. "Number, laces," he snapped. "Laces?" you asked with confusion. "Yeah, your laces are untied, idiot. Now take my number. I heard that dumb hair say he was going to help you, but I'm 30 times stronger than him, so it should be me," he snapped with a proud smirk. "Wow, you're so nice, Bakugou," Kirishima gushed. "You are super strong, and that's such a manly thing to offer." Kirishima kept talking about how amazing Bakugou was, but you were still stuck on the fact that Bakugou had called you Laces as a kind of derogatory nickname. Laces? Not Fatso or Fatty or Pig or Jumbo or Donut Whore or anything like that, just Laces? "Oi!" Bakugou snapped, bringing you back to reality. You looked at him. "Hurry up!" He wiggled his phone at you. Mechanically, you opened your phone to contacts and held out your phone to his to transfer information, and his name popped up in your contacts list. "Bakugou Katsuki," you said. He cleared his throat and quickly shoved his phone in his pocket and then spun around so you couldn't see his face. "Yeah, don't you forget it, because I'm the best," he said before stalking off. You just watched him go and then looked at Kirishima, who was also watching him go. The redhead sighed. "Sorry about him," he apologised. He's a good guy once you get to know him. He's just a little aggressive at times. You gave Kirishima a small smile and put your stuff in your locker and changed shoes. It's okay, you said as you walked with him to his locker around the corner. I know what you mean. Class was okay that morning. Everyone was happy to see you again, and the girls all seemed really lovely, like genuinely nice to you, and even asked you to sit with them at lunch. Your mum had made you lunch, like always. 3 bentos, but you only pulled out 1 because all the other girls only had 1. You felt embarrassed about bringing out more. What have you got today, your Momo? Mina asked the beautiful girl as she opened her box. The food inside was immaculate, and you immediately noticed how healthy everything looked. Wow, all the other girls gasped, peering into her bento box. Well, what does everyone else have? I bet everyone's lunch looks delicious, your Momo said happily. I don't have very much, one of the girls, Eureka, said with a slightly saddened face, even though she was still smiling. Shyly, she opened her lunchbox and showed that she only had a small portion of rice and seaweed strips down the side. Oh, poor Eureka. Anyway, there ends chapter 6. Stay tuned for chapter 7 coming tomorrow.